Alright guys, it's October 31 and a little after 11 o'clock. I've been out here since before 9:30 and met with an electrician. It's another challenge. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it's amazing. By the way, Val insisted that we hang these, so this annoying, beautiful sound is going to be throughout every video, I guess, as long as there's a breeze outside. It's a wonderful sound, but maybe a little annoying when I'm trying to talk about certain things in here. There. Maybe I can hold that for a second. Anyway, I was talking to the electrician, and he's going through and writing everything down. And it's just amazing how many codes there are. So you may think you want things a certain way and you know how you want it and you come up with the design and how everything's going to be. But then the electrician comes out and says, nope, you can't do it that way. It's against code. Or you have to do this and this because this is code. And there's no way. I don't know how any person would know certain things. So it's a little frustrating. Silly things like, I'll just give you some examples so you know what I'm talking about. We wanted to put, this is going to be the kitchen area, and there'll be a counter going along. Wherever your kitchen sink is, code is, here in Polk County anyway, you have to have a outlet within 2 feet of the sink, kitchen sink, on both sides, on top of the counter, not under, down under, up on top. He explained the reason why for that is that they don't want people plugging in their appliances and going through the sink or over the sink and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Some silly reasons, but something like that. The only place we're going to be able to put our indoor panel is going to be right here. No other place does fit code nor work or save a ton of money by doing it here. We wanted a sconce here. Can't have a sconce here. Let's see, what else? You can't have, we wanted the panel inside the bathroom behind this door so you wouldn't see it and it'd be hidden. Can't have the panel inside of a bathroom, even though there's just a toilet and a sink. What else? I don't know. There's just certain things you can't have. He says he's going to see if he can do this, but we wanted a vanity light here above the sink, but it's supposed to be 18 inches over. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of things. You have to have an outlet within 12 feet of each other because outlet cords are generally, or like light cords and stuff, are like 6 feet or less usually. So they don't want you stringing light, a lamp really far away. They want everything within how long the cords are. So, for instance, here, I didn't want a bunch of outlets on the wall. Well, the code is you have to have an outlet within, I think it's 6 feet of any door. So I have to put an outlet here. And then this is more than 12 feet. So either we have to put one every 6 feet or we have to put one, instead of in the corner, an outlet, we have to put it here so that a light fixture or whatever, 6 feet from here to here, can reach. Just a bunch of silly stuff. It's crazy. We wanted to put a mini split up here, the cassette. But then that means he said you have to put the casing right here out front, which is not going to be pretty. And to just put it down here on the outside, they have to wrap everything around the wall and down, and that adds a lot of expense, and it's hard, I guess. I don't know. Now, this is one electrician, and maybe other electricians will say something else. I don't know. Anyway, just lots of, I didn't know this, but it's code. You have to have a light on your entryway. I don't know, you have to have an outlet right inside your door, a light switch that turns on lights in the house, and there has to be lights that have to light up somewhere in the house when you come in, because you have to be able to see where the doorways are and the exits and all this stuff. I don't know. A lot of stuff is. We had several things in mind that we wanted to do, and a lot of things aren't going to happen now. So it's interesting. All right, my plan for today, I'm going to do what I can, is got some white paint, and I'm going to go, I don't know if I'm going to go up here, but anyway, I'm going to get done what I can. I'm going to go around everywhere that I'm going to be putting trim, and so I'm going to paint around the windows as close as I can and get in there. It's all going to be hidden, but I feel like it needs to be sealed instead of leaving this raw, and in case water were to get behind the trim, it's just nice if this has got some paint on it, a little bit better sealed, I guess, is what I'm thinking. So around all the windows and corners, we'll see what I can get done. Valia was supposed to be off today, and she was going to be able to come out, and we were going to do that together. Staffing at work has been crazy, so she had to go back into work today, and tomorrow she's supposed to be off now. So we'll see if she does, and then we can do some of this together. And those steep spots where I need a ladder held so I can go up, or her go up, the other person going to be holding the ladder for them. So the other thing she said that needs to be done, we'll see if I get to it or not, is these need to be sanded. She's not happy with the color that turned out, so I'm gonna sand those down a little bit and she can redo them. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. Well, let's get to work. Okay guys, I hate painting. I don't know if you can tell that. This ladder also is not tall enough for me to get up there, but look, I'm splashing paint on the window. It's not good. To give you a sneak peek or idea of what the trim is going to be, it's going to be 6 inches along the top. It's going to be 6 inches high. That's why I'm doing higher than the side. The side is going to be 4 inches, and then we'll be filling in the inside here. So 4, 4, 4, but 6 across the top. I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't go ahead, talk to Val, and commit to dedicating a day of painting and just prep all this and go ahead and cover everything and spray gun this whole thing and just get it done instead of little detail work at a time. And she's been rolling all of this. Another detail to think about when you are painting and putting up siding, something to consider if it's possible. I didn't think to do this research. T111 is pretty cheap siding compared to a lot of siding, but how much money are you going to spend on paint to paint it? So that's being a problem right now. This very much absorbs a lot of paint, and it's taken a lot more paint than we thought it would. We love Benjamin Moore paint. That's been our experience. It's been the best paint. This has got built-in primer into it, so you don't have to prime first. It soaks into the wood and really clings in, so we don't have to repaint down the road for quite a while. But this initial paint is costing us way more than we thought, and it's going to take a lot more time. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't just take the time to prep all the windows and just spray this and get it done. All right, guys, I tried to go ahead and take a chance and do this window, and I ended up dropping paint on here too. So this is something that we can clean later, obviously, like once we get water hooked up and stuff. Just spray it and it'll probably come off. But I'm thinking I'm gonna confer with Valia and see if maybe we just go ahead and prep everything and just paint it with a spray gun. I went up these sides and around this bottom part, but I don't want to go and get drip paint on every single window. And that's what's happening so far. So I think it might be better just to commit a day or two to painting. I'll talk to her today about it. Also, she's been doing this, and I was ready just to be done with the painting and pick up some other project, but I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and climb up this and see if I can reach that and try to finish this off for her, because she's been working on this for a while. And this area here we can't do with a spray gun because this is going to be brown. Do something, something else, whatever, I don't know. So this stuff has to basically be done by hand. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can get done here. Alright guys, this day is just not going well for me. I am not a painter. I absolutely hate painting. I just hate it. I don't know. If I had to paint something or pay a lot of money, I just don't know if I could do it myself or not. I hate it. Val, I don't know if she loves painting or not. She's always done all the painting for us. Anything we've ever painted, I hate it. I can't tell you how much I hate it. So I was going to try to help her out and do some painting up here, and all I was doing was slinging paint everywhere and making a mess and probably making her job harder. So I'm stopping. I feel like I'm making more of a mess than doing good. I got paint on the windows. I started getting paint all over these beams, dripping it all over the place. I see that she does too. She drips some here and there, but hers is much cleaner than the way I was doing it. And I don't like being up on this thing. It's shaky. So I'm sorry, dear. I wanted to help you and do you a little favor and at least finish that up. But I think I was making more of a mess and causing you more work in the long run. So she did tell me she wanted me to sand these. So I don't think I can screw that up. I'm going to go get the sander and sand this stuff so that she can repaint it. All right, going to go ahead and take my DeWalt sander and start on these. I had seen a little bit when I was painting that I needed to fill in with some caulking, so I did a little bit of caulking here and between here and stuff. Now I'm going to get started on this sanding. It's been a challenging day. I got paint on my glasses, that's why I can't see see the little spots up here. I don't remember what grit paper this is. Alright, so this is 150 grit, I believe. And I'm thinking I need something a little bit stronger than that, because I've been going out this a bit now and it's still taken a lot to get. You can see where I started. See, that's yellowish right there and coming down. But it would make my job a lot easier. Add a little bit thicker grit, I think, and get that off quicker, and then I can smooth it out with the 150 grit. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this side and just get that smoothed out somewhat, and then see if I can get word from Val if Valia might just want me to rough it up. I don't know. If she wants the paint completely off, then I think I'm gonna have to go get me some thicker grit so I'm not here for the next week doing this. Alright guys, I don't know if you remember back when I put this foundation wall in, how it was a mess and I had to get some really thick grit paper to try to clean it up. Well, instead of using that 150, I said, oh yeah, I remember I have that 60 grit, which I tried. It's doing the job, but then I have that 40 grit, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and take a chance on that and see what happens. Then I can go on over it with the 150 afterwards and smooth it all back out. This is what we're hitting already. I mean, we're getting, compared to what it was, doing pretty good. Alright guys, remember this color? This is after me going over this with just 150 grit for a quick swipes. This is what this one looks like now. I think I'm going to quit at this point. There are some more details to get if I wanted to, but I took that 40 and 60 grit. The 60 grit did good enough, so I'm just using that. And then went back over a final touch with the 150 to smooth it back out. Looks pretty good. Hopefully that's good enough for Val. I don't know. Now I got to do this one. Took me a while, but let's get started on this one now. Alright guys, looks like it's done. Worked pretty good taking that 60 grit and going over it for a while, and then take the 150 to just finish it off and smooth it out. Alright guys, I think I'm going to finish it up for the day. Put the tools away and all that. This is done. This one's done. Val can get to doing whatever color she wants. Hopefully she'll be able to come out with me tomorrow and we can make better progress. Today I felt like I didn't make much progress because I really didn't do much to contribute to the house getting done. A little paint right there and that's it. We're gonna have to, maybe we'll go and buy a sprayer tomorrow. I don't know, but I didn't get much done, and then I undid something that was done that needed to be reversed and redone. So it wasn't a day that felt like, yeah, we're making progress. In fact, I'm kind of stuck right now. I'm not quite sure what's next. I'm just I feel like I'm spinning here for a minute. So hopefully we get some traction and feel like the siding was the last big thing that felt like, yeah, we got something big step toward moving in. But now I'm still waiting for the plumber. He's been hard to get out here. He's only been out here a couple times and he promises to be out here all the time. He just doesn't get out. A few things there to do, and then like I said, electrician came out today and I'm waiting on a quote from them, and hopefully that can get going. They're going to allow me to do some of the work to save some money, so that'll be some things I can do. All right guys, I will see you the next time I'm out here.